I'm gratified that I'm getting um, subscribers to my channel. I appreciate that. And I'm getting a lot more questions than I ever anticipated, and I appreciate that. But based on the questions, I think I need to explain a few things. Um, and I'll just go through them as I can think of them. Number one, I'm not selling anything. I'm not trying to sell you advice. This is not financial advice. I don't expect to make a penny off of any of you. I've been selling options I got started about 2005. That's the year I retired. Um, and did really well with it even back then when I was using TD Ameritrade, and their commission structure was so high they were making more money than me. And then I went through several other brokers who were offering lower rates, and they would go for a while, and then they'd get bought out by somebody else, and then be another company, and da 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 da. So it ended up E-Trade had pretty well bought out the low end market on commissions, but still their commissions were pretty bad because basically with selling options, I'm dealing with pennies because I'm dealing with the spread between the price I paid for it and the price I can replace it for. So at any rate, Robinhood was revolutionary. They basically made it really profitable for small investors to sell in options and make some serious money. Okay, so I called my website My Trades because what I intended for that to be, and I have some people that are doing that, is people who want to follow my trades exactly. Now, the only thing I can promise you if you do that is that you'll get the same results I do, for better or worse. And the other thing about uh, option sales is about the income. You're not going to get rich overnight doing this. It's it's almost like a gig. What do they call it? A gig job or something. People are doing things on the side to make extra money. It's sort of like that from the standpoint of if right now my portfolio value is around 13,000. It used to be higher, but I've drawn money out and spent it. Uh, but at any rate, I want some extra income. Now, I'm fortunate in that I've got Social Security and a good pension. So without any extra income, I could live pretty nice. I live in a 55 plus community in Central Florida. It has two 19-hole golf courses, or 18. I don't play golf, as you can tell. Anyway, it's a nice place. 24-hour security. It's really nice. It's on 1,000 acres. It could be a game preserve. We have deer that come right up to your door. Wild turkeys that they stop traffic because they're so used to us being around. They don't get frightened by our golf carts, which is our primary transportation within the park. So it's pretty nice. I haven't always lived here. I was married 49 years, and I lost my wife. It'll soon be 4 years ago from complications from Alzheimer's. Before that, I had accumulated some pretty serious money. But here's one thing that's certain: you can never have too much money when it comes to a medical health disaster. Not enough money in the world. But at any rate, I was living in a house on the south side of this city, one I bought for $147,000 after the housing crash. the people who paid over 300,000 for it went bankrupt, and so I got it for 147,000. So I lived in it 6 or 7 years and sold it for 190,000, and I took that equity to buy the place I'm in now. So I'm debt free. Have been debt free for a long time. So at any rate, that's about me personally. If you're looking for a big thrill in trading, selling stock option contracts is not overly exciting, because it's a new game every Monday, because your options you sold last week expire on Friday. Now you're selling options again on Monday. Anyway, so it's not something where you're looking for the greatest next hit. You're not day trading. You're not speculating on stock price. It's all about the income. Now, that's not what you're looking for, then you should day trade or whatever the hell it is you want to do. But I just want the income. So I've been averaging this year and last year about $100 a day income. So that's not bad. Or maybe $150 a day. I'll have to look at my history on it. But for the amount of money that I have at risk, that's a real interesting figure. So that in a month, that's what? Do the math. So that's what it's all about. Because I've had somebody ask about this stock versus another stock. I settled on HanesBrands International because it's a simple company. It was formed in 1905. They've got about a 70% market share in underwear business. They've paid a dividend for years and years. Their balance sheet is good. They're not carrying an inordinate amount of debt load. So it's, in a way, it's a boring company. But unless men quit wearing underwear, it's likely to continue on that road for the next 100 years. And this gets to do with fashion and things that changed. I don't like tech stocks. Now, my career was a computer programmer. In fact, I drew a lot of money from royalties on software I wrote. So, but even in my case, the technology moves so fast that within 10 years after I wrote that software, it wasn't in use anymore. So my royalties cut off. And of course, going through the tech bust back in 2000, and fortunately I wasn't into that. But a lot of people lost a lot of money. And then, of course, the housing thing, 2008, people lost a lot of money. Not me. So I'm steady wins the race, the old tortoise and the hare story, Anyway, I thought I ought to straighten that out and put that on the record, what my intention is. And I mean, even if you want to speculate in stocks or do day trading, for God's sakes, put some of your money into something that's going to produce income and be steady. And just in case you don't hit the next big winner. If you lose your money in the day trading or something else, then at least you've got this to fall back on. So anyway, that's really, I guess, everything I've got to say about that. And it's a simple business. I mean, basically, once you've chosen the stock, and there's several, it's not just HBI, but there will be the boring stocks, the ones that have been around forever. And um, I mean, there's some real name brands. Like I guess I might look at AT&T. I sort of like the uh, internet backbone providers. If you're going to, internet providers, if you're going to go in a tech stock, something like Cisco or uh, Juniper Networks or something like that. They build the big old multi-million dollar routers that, that makes all this possible. But even then, those fluctuate a lot, and they're pricey stocks. I can make more on a $10 stock than I can on a pricey stock, because even at 30 or 40 cents a share, if I can do 10,000 shares versus 100 shares, that's all the difference in the world. So if I can get a good stock for $20 or less that's stable, has a great balance sheet, then that's worth looking at. But I'm going to stay on the HBI horse because it's been profitable, continues to be profitable, and I don't see any change for that. The only danger there is it might at some point become an attractive buyout target. Well, with that, you hear that in the news, and generally that runs stock prices up. So that's the time to follow it up. And if you end up caught with some stock when the sale occurs, you're going to get that higher price for the stock. So not much danger there, other than it no longer becomes a candidate for um, options trading. So continue with the questions. That helps direct me in terms of what videos I make. Like this is a video directly that comes out of the questions you put in comment sections. And I guess that's about it. By the way, I'll be 76 years old in January, so I am getting to the point where I have the senior moments, where I'm about to say something that just it's out there. But so far, I've got my reasoning faculties left, so and hopefully that'll last a good while. Well, look, whatever you do, I hope you make money doing it, and let's keep on keeping on. Please subscribe, notify, and what's the other thing? And like. Have a good day.